In this lesson, you will be learning about plastic recycling. Plastic is recyclable and often viewed as a more environmentally acceptable material, whether it really is or not. Most plastic products come with a code on the bottom. This code determines if and how the product can be recycled. Before being recycled, the plastic is sorted by a plastic identification code and number. There are 7 classifications for plastic.
These can be identified by the recycling code and symbol. Number 1 is polyethylene or terephthalate. This can be found in polyester fibers and soft drink bottles. Number 2 is high-density polyethylene. This can be found in bottles, carrier bags, and recycling bins. Number 3, high-density polyethylene, found in pipe, fencing, and non-food bottles. Number 4, low-density polyethylene. This is found in plastic bags, containers, and dispensing bottles. Number 5, polypropylene, found in auto parts and industrial fibers. Number 6, polystyrene, found in coffee cups, toys, and video cassettes. Number 7, other, in various plastics.
These classifications are used worldwide along with the arrow triangle. It is the misunderstanding of these arrows that contribute to plastic lagging far behind other recyclable materials. These classifications are used worldwide along with the arrowed triangle. It is the misunderstanding of these arrows that contribute to plastic lagging far behind other recyclable materials. Unfortunately, not all codes are accepted in all recycling centers. Every city has their own standards of plastic acceptance. This information can usually be determined with a call to the recycle center. Plastic recycling is showing increase in PIC numbers 1, 2, and 6 being the most commonly recycled plastics in the United States. However, in the UK, the amount of plastic recycled is very low due to the lack of recycling facilities and services. Most of the plastic that is reused in the UK is being sent to China for recycling, which has raised a few ethical concerns. Israel is working on the recovery and I can feel her outside the door, damn it. What?
I was waiting for you to finish.
I could hear you running across the house. I'm starting to open the door while I'm...
Alright, keep going wherever you know that. Go.
Most of the plastic that is reused in the UK is being sent to China for recycling, which has raised a few ethical concerns. Israel is working on the recovery and recycling of plastic films to be made into useful household items. The environmental benefits of recycling plastics include fewer toxins and less waste. There are some misconceptions about plastic recycling. Plastic containers gathered curbside are recycled into plastic containers again. Many of the containers are actually turned into unrecyclable products, such as textiles and plastic lumber. The knowledge of plastics being recycled has increased the usage of plastics, while the curbside pickup has not increased to match, resulting in more plastics reaching the landfill. The use of plastic containers produces less energy use. The recycling and production. Another misconception is that the use of plastic containers produces less energy use. The recycling and production of disposable plastics uses as much energy as that of producing glass containers that can be reused. Using reusable containers will conserve energy. Another misconception is that we have no choice in our plastic consumption. This can be dispelled by buying in bulk, choosing products that use more environmentally friendly packaging, and using reusable containers, including glass or stainless steel drinking bottles. Plastic is a versatile synthetic material and has integrated itself in human usage over the years. We wrap our food in it, store items in it, drink from it, and eat off of it. We have parties surrounded by plastic and even wear it. Of all this plastic, only 3 to 5% is recycled in America. Much of the rest of this plastic goes into landfills and takes 200 to 400 years to decompose. Plastics can be recycled and turned into many items, from clothing to lumber. Taking the responsibility of the consumer use is the only means of avoiding plastics in the landfill. Ensure your plastic makes it to a recycle center. Given the choice of plastic or glass, choose glass since it's more durable. Take a reusable water bottle with you and refill it instead of buying the filled water bottles. Buy clothing made from natural materials such as organic cotton, hemp, and silk. When at the grocery store and asked if you would prefer plastic or paper, say what I always say: "No thanks, I brought my own bags today."
In this lesson, we will learn about the 7 misconceptions about plastic and plastic recycling. Misconception number 1. Plastics that go into a curbside recycling bin get recycled. Not necessarily. Collecting plastic containers at curbside fosters the belief that, like aluminum and glass, the recovered material is converted into new containers. In fact, none of the recovered plastic containers from Berkeley are being made into containers again, but into new secondary products such as textiles, parking lot bumpers, or plastic lumber, all unrecyclable products. This does not reduce the use of virgin materials in plastic packaging. Recycled in this case merely means collected, not reprocessed. Recycled in this case merely means collected, not reprocessed or converted into useful products.